The little girl was almost crushed by the overturned truck. The handsome firefighter prepared to grab a winch and pull the truck off. But when the muscular firefighter checked the situation, realizing that was too slow, the girl could be crushed into a pulp at any moment.
Forget the winch, we're gonna use manpower. How much space you need to get in there and get her out?
A few inches?
The muscular man grabbed the tongs and began to crawl through the netting. Outside, the firefighters were using all their strength to pull the truck, clearing space for the muscular man to rescue her.
You got
it! With space to move, the girl immediately crawled through the fence. However, to her surprise, her shoe got caught tightly in the chain. No matter how hard the muscular man pulled, it was useless. Outside, the firefighters were running out of strength. Just as everyone was growing anxious, the girl was successfully rescued.
Talk to me, Severine!
I'm good.
A teenage couple is in a bit of an awkward situation.
Can someone help us?
Up here!
Oh my god, this is so bad.
Before the handcuffs are off, the boy has already started begging the firefighters not to call his parents.
My dad's a cop. These are his. He'll kill me if he finds out I was using them for homework.
The firefighters jokingly say, if they have to amputate, they'll definitely have to call parents. They look shocked. The firefighter soon says he's just kidding, but the girl faints from all the stress and surprise. The firefighters immediately start giving her first aid.
Did she take any meds?
I don't know.
Did you know her parents' phone number?
Unfortunately, no.
Do you know her name?
Of course I know her name. I love her.
In the ambulance, the girl finally wakes up. It turns out she didn't want to tell her boyfriend about her condition because she felt embarrassed.
Dara, baby, you can tell me anything. A medical condition is not embarrassing. The athlete's foot I've been hiding from you is embarrassing. I love you. Don't ever do that to me again, okay?
Woman's hand got stuck in the kitchen sink while the firefighters were trying to help. They made a surprising discovery, a finger. Just before this, the woman was washing dishes in the sink. Her wedding ring accidentally slipped down. She tried to grab it, but her hand got stuck in the garbage disposal. Even though the power was off, the pain from the blades was still very real. To help her relax, the firefighters joked.
You lucked out. Warren here is a surgeon.
But the woman didn't find it funny at all. They gave her some pain relief and then got ready to free her. But just then, they spotted something. A finger. No, wait. It was just a carrot. An hour later, they finally got her hand out. But she probably never wants to hear a joke like that again. A man stuck a 3,000-degree iron rod up his nose just to stop a nosebleed. Today is his younger brother's funeral. But because his brother loved drinking, family turned the funeral into a party with alcohol flowing. Dad and aunt started arguing. And when Big Brother stepped in to stop them, he got punched, nose bleeding badly. Dad just laughed, saying a drink would fix it, and handed him a glass. Big Brother drank it all, but the blood wouldn't stop flowing. Dad then grabbed a hot iron rod and handed it to his own son.
Right over there.
How much money would it take for you to put a hot iron rod up your nose? When the family plan on a trip, the boy is playing games. When they're looking at the sea, he is playing games. When they're taking pictures, the boy is still playing games. Suddenly, a wave hits. The boat is capsized. The family is running for their lives. But the boy, wearing headphones, is completely unaware, still playing his game. By the time he comes to his senses,
Mom?
when the captain finds the boy, he's trembling in fear, but he refuses to go with the captain because his mom taught him not to talk to strangers. The captain is speechless. Your mom told you to stop playing games. Why didn't you listen? After some persuasion, the boy finally agrees to go with him. The captain starts helping the boy climb up the ship, but they encounter a valve, and the captain can't seem to open it no matter how hard he twists. Just as they're about to lose hope, the valve opens. It's the rescue team arriving to help. The two of them are saved.
A terrible car accident occurs. After firefighters pry open the door, one of them suddenly feels the umbilical cord.
Could the baby have
been ejected?
The pregnant woman was about to give birth, but on her way to the hospital, the crash happened. The force of the impact triggered her labor. She delivered the baby inside the car. The woman is on the outboard side. She is quickly lifted out after firemen unload the door, but the baby's location is difficult to determine.
You've got 2, maybe 3 minutes before the baby's brain dead.
As the mother is lifted out, the umbilical cord is exposed.
Listen up, Cap. That's the main blood supply.
The captain crawls underneath the car, while another firefighter uses tools to lift the vehicle slightly. At last, he feels the baby's tiny foot, pulls the baby out and holds him. Several firefighters quickly cut the umbilical cord.
I can't tell if he's breathing, but he's not crying.
Finally, the baby lets out his first cry.
Welcome to the world, kid.
The firefighters place the baby in the mother's arms, and mother and child are finally reunited.
The doctors enter the ward and are attracted by the sound coming from the television.
Is that? Porn. Porn. As in porn?
All right.
The doctor tells them they can watch it privately, but not in public. The man explains.
It's for my pain.
Turns out, the doctor says watching porn helps him control the pain. The female doctors don't believe it. As for the male doctor, he's not even listening anymore.
What is this?
Nasty Naughty Nurses, 4.
That does not look comfortable.
Trust me, it's not.
Get in the hall.
Suddenly, the hospital loses power. The TV in the man's room stopped working. The man asks the doctor to change his room. He can't deal with the pain without watching porn. The doctor still doesn't believe him.
I'm sure you can find some normal way of amusing yourself.
Then the man really starts showing signs of unbearable pain. His blood pressure spikes. His pulse speeds up. He's in real pain.
Are you telling me the porn actually sedated you?
The doctor finally believes watching porn really helps him with the pain. She quickly tries to find a solution. She sees that he's allergic to most painkillers on his medical record. So there's only one option left.
They were taking a shower together, soaping each other up. And then this doctor walks in. Me too, said Crystal as she snapped on her surgical glove. And then there was Marta.
Just as the doctor is telling him a story, the power comes back on. Now she finally escapes this awkward situation. The woman's leg suddenly shattered into pieces. What's going on? Luckily, it was just a dream. It turns out the woman had an amputation not long ago. Even though she had surgery, her brain still thought she had both legs. So not only did she dream about having 2 legs, but she could also feel pain where her leg used to be. Even as a doctor, there was nothing she could do about it. She tried using VR to heal herself, but it didn't work. She had no choice but to tough it out and go through another surgery. Today, it was her turn for an important procedure. She couldn't move even a little during the surgery, but right then, her phantom limb pain kicked in. She could barely stand. To fight back against her own brain, she ordered her assistant to stab her foot with a scalpel. This time, her brain finally realized she had no leg anymore. The pain disappeared. The surgery went smoothly. What's the worst nightmare you've ever had?